the president is having intelligence on the ground. When Magoha passed on, what the president did first to convince the surrounding people, he offered relief food to the people of Game, thinking that he was going to make the ground. On the other hand, the information which he got, the Game people told him that they are not people who are starving, such that for him to go, for him to get cheers, for him to be welcomed, he must give them or bribe them. They said no. They were not born for such beliefs that they need to be bribed. So from there, the president decided that he's not going because the objective was not achieved. And you did it well. Suppose ungeenda huko, ungetoka mbaya na ingekuwa sifa mbaya in the whole world. Because the Game people, the learned people there, the professors who are there, they were not born. They don't know what we call shortcut in life. They know that we have to struggle. For a man to get something, you have to struggle, you have to work hard. That's when you'll earn, you'll benefit. That's when you'll earn, when you are eating whatever you've sweat on. Another one which I would like to talk about, I'm hearing you talking about demonstrations. It's well, it might be there, and that one cannot affect Raila on the ground at all. Raila is for the Luos and is for the whole Kenyans and is for the whole world. Because the good morals Raila has been telling the Kenyans, that's where we are and that's where we are going. So those who went there on behalf of the people that they are looking for development, it is not a must that they go to the State House for us to get the development. We are the people from the Western, the people from Luo Nyanza, they know what Constitution states, that development they must be given because they are taxpayers, such that their leaders cannot go to the parliament for them to get what they need. If it's a matter that they must go to the parliament, to the State House, then wache kai, tutakufa na hiyo njaa yetu tumezoea. Kwanza tuko na big lake, tutakula samaki, pia Mungu ametubariki na land kubwa, tutapika ugali kubwa na tutakula na samaki na life itaendelea. Kwa hivyo uwezi enda alafu unataka sasa tukuje kwa State House, hatutaki. Mr. President, Mr. Promise, we are still on your neck because of the promises. Mr. Promise, you talked about the tax and you want to impose tax to us. Mr. Promise, hiyo tumekata. Kwa sababu gani? Uwezi kutuambia somebody is earning 6,000, then this person struggling, then you are telling this person you are going to cut his money 350, at 450 700 is going. No. Life is very, very hard, Mr. President, Mr. Promise. We will not pay that tax, and if it's a matter of that we be employed for us to pay that tax, we will not go for that job. We'll just go there na tutakula samaki na life itaendelea. Let me go to the last one. Marriage between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila. At Uhuru is deceiving Raila. Nothing like that, my friend. We, the people from Western and the Luo Nyanza, we are people, as I stated, we are straightforward people. And if you promise and you stand with us that you are not somebody who is meandering with these deeds, we'll stand with you. Mr. Uhuru, we've seen, he has stood with the people and he has put for us great friendship. Mr. Promise once came there, and after coming to Nyanza, he went to his home and started abusing us. So we saw that he's not a good person. That marriage which he needs, we tumekata, na msichana amekata, na hata kubali, hata uvae nguo aina gani.
Affairs in that region, none other than Raila Odinga. Because if you tell me about the Mudavadi, that is a political joke. And whoever talked about the Mudavadi, I'm saying as a political analyst, that name alone is not presidential. Mudavadi does not even have enough members of parliament to debate anything ANC. Then, with your little political knowledge, you come here and tell us that Mudavadi is the kingpin. That is a political fool. So in Western, nimemaliza nikisema, no one will ever rise to the position of kingpinship when Raila Odinga is still there. So the kingpin of Western is Raila Odinga, and we are preparing for 2027. If you are not among us, you are going to opposition. Naingia kwa mambo ya William Samuel Ruto missing the state burial in Siaya. Mr. President, I want to address you respectfully. Mr. President, though you are the president, we supporters of Raila Odinga, we have not welcomed your win until now. So you have forced yourself into that office. Instead of delivering, you are still politicking. That's why we are saying, through our People's Baraza rallies, in the next 2 weeks, or in 2 months' time, we are likely to depose you. Deposing means you will be removed from power. Kwa hii bunge wamesema wale ambao wanapiga kelele hapa wajasoma. We have got the best brains here. And we are telling you, Mr. President, when you are making mistakes, like what I'm seeing, you know, we could have settled and move on when William Ruto could be working. Working means the cost of living iende chini. Mambo ya school fees iende chini. Wewe ndio ulituambia Mr. President, sijui utaweka bilioni ngapi kwa mama mboga, mtu wa bodaboda. Baada ya kuforce yourself into the office, unaambia mama mboga ati lazima walipe tax. Huyu mama mboga atakupatia tax atatoe wapi? So we are not going to joke with you. We are going to force you to work. If you can't work, you are going home. And going home, now it is inevitable, meaning it is unstoppable. William Ruto has to go home because Raila Odinga said so. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Making politics where they are not necessary. This was a funeral of a former CS, and William Ruto knew very well that attending the funeral of late Magoha, he will cause some political chaos that are not necessary. And William Ruto did the honorable thing by sending a representative who represented him at those funerals. The person who went there went with the full speech of Honorable William Samuel Ruto. I don't know why when you ask that William Ruto did not attend the funeral and his speech was read there. Sijui ni nini mnaangalia ingine. William Ruto kuwa pale physically haingeongeza udongo kwa ile kaburi ya Magoha. The speech of Honorable William Ruto was read there. He appreciated Magoha for what he did, and that was the final. William Ruto was not after the politics that those other people went to play there. Mr. Speaker, when I go to point number 2, ati wanauliza ati the demonstration that was witnessed if they are finishing Raila Odinga. Nilisema hapa na wanasema hapa ya kwamba dalili za mvua ni mawingu. Mr. Speaker, kuanza kwa kuisha kwa Daniel Arap Moi ama Moi family pale Rift Valley haikuanza mbio hivyo. Ilianza tu na mchezo kidogo kidogo, na saa hii Mr. Speaker, the name of Moi in Rift Valley, I don't think hata watoto wanazaliwa saa hii watasumbukana sana kutafuta jina ya Moi. Saa hii as we are speaking, Mr. Speaker, tunaendelea kudust jina ya Kenyatta pale Mount Kenya. Na hilo jina la Kenyatta linapoendelea kufutwa pale Mount Kenya, tuna prepare kumaliza jina ya Raila pale Nyanza. The demonstration that are being witnessed in the Nyanza are just the beginning ya kumaliza the name of Odinga pale Nyanza. My friend, kama muamini, tupatie miaka kidogo tu tutakuja kumaliza hili jina na mtashangaa. Mr. Speaker, let me utilize that 1 minute that you have awarded me. Atu wanauliza kama kunaweza tokea kingpin mwingine pale Western mwenye tunaweza kombea na Raila Amolo Odinga. Hatuwezi kombea any person kutoka Western na Raila Amolo Odinga. Sisi siasa yetu tunayocheza pale Western, siasa ya Musalia Mudavadi haiwezi fanana na Raila Amolo Odinga. Musalia Mudavadi has used his soft political narrative na kufika pale kila mahali penye Raila amekanyaga. Today, Musalia Mudavadi is a premier CS. The position Raila Amolo Odinga amehold katika hii Kenya. Sijui ni nini ingine yenye Raila Amolo Odinga ameleta yenye Musalia Mudavadi hajafanya. Saa hii pale Western tunatambua jina Musalia Wycliffe Mudavadi. Na hatutaki kusema eti Musalia atakuwa anakuja pale na tunaenda kumshangilia venye tunaona ikifanyika huko Luonyanza, hatukuonyesha ndo tunamsupport. We are supporting Musalia Mudavadi na type yetu ya politics, not the type of Luonyanza politics. Sasa Mr. Speaker akiniuliza hiyo kitu, mimi nasema ya kwamba sisi tuko na kingpin wetu Musalia Mudavadi ambaye tuna respect, na hata haifikia kiwango ya Raila Amolo Odinga kwa sababu hatumii antics za Raila